Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bant and Rant. I am your host, Techiwa, and today we have a new guest in our midst, so I'm going to let him introduce himself. But before that, this episode of Bant and Rant is brought to you by Above Antiperspirant Spray. Stay fresh all day with Above. You can get yours at China Mall or any Melcom Mall near you. So, today we have...
My name is Isaac.
Isaac, welcome to Bant and Rant.
Thank you very much.
And
Scanty,
hi.
hi.
Ginger.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, so you guys know this year is an election year. We are going to be voting in December. So today's topic is simple. Would you vote in the upcoming elections? Would you vote in the upcoming elections? Now, before we delve into it, Isaac.
Yeah.
Did you vote last 4 years?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Do you have any reason?
I think I was not really impressed, or I was not really also in line with like some of the like policies and the stuff like the politicians were talking about.
Okay.
You know, I think it has always been about the political parties than Ghana as a whole.
People, yeah.
You know, so really and truly for the past couple of years, anytime there's an election, I decided not to take part in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But are you planning to vote this year?
Yeah, but this time around I want to vote.
Okay, Scanty, did you vote last 4 years?
Oh yeah, I did vote. I was a party agent last 4 years, so yeah, I took
As
charge.
a party agent, what do you do?
As a party agent, probably you keep records and track of what's happening during the election for a political party. Not for EC. I was a party agent for a political party. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did vote.
Okay.
Voted team. I have the receipts there.
Ginger, what about you? Last 4 years?
No, I didn't vote.
Why?
I don't know. Prior to now, I've never really been like interested or involved in politics like that.
You are part of the problem.
What do you say?
You are part of the problem.
I know.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so how would you say the last 4 years have treated you so far?
In terms of what?
Ghana as a whole. Like, how has Ghana treated you in the last 4 years?
Yeah, it's been bad. I feel like economically it's been very bad. Everything is so expensive, and like, you know, there's a lot of problems. And so I recognize that it's important. I mean, I've always known that voting is a right, but it's also your responsibility. I want this year, I want to be well informed. I'm paying attention to everything that is going on, like all the campaigning, everything. And then I feel like by the time the voting time would have come, I would have been well informed to make a decision, and then I'll vote.
So this year you're going to vote?
Yes, this year, dear, I'm going to vote. I employ everybody to vote.
Scanty, I didn't ask you that. Would you vote this year?
Oh yeah. I'll surely vote, because what I believe in is that if I don't vote, and next 4 years things are not going well, I can't complain.
Yeah.
Because I didn't make a decision. So why are you complaining? So for me, I want every single person to go out there and vote.
Yeah.
Put something on the paper. At least, yes, your votes, one particular vote will make a difference. But what people don't know that I want to say is that people think if you don't vote, we don't get a winner. The truth is that if 3 people stand up on December 7th to vote, we'll just 3 out of the 30 million population, we'll still get a winner.
Yeah.
So every single person should go out there and then vote. The vote is 50 plus 1. Go. If you want to give anyone you want to give, we have 13 people on the list. Look through. Whoever you want to vote for, then you vote. But after December 7th, nobody should complain again.
But
the person you win, he win.
Yeah.
He will vote for.
But you see, with what is happening right now, because I mean, yesterday I was very confident that like I want to vote. But for the past week or 3 days now, I've been really confused, because like the person that I wanted to vote for, now I'm just like what's going on? Like what's happening? Because this time around I was really paying attention to all the political parties, NPP, NDC,
New Force, CPP.
Alan,
like
Kwadwo.
Kwadwo, all of them. Like I've been really intentional about paying attention, watching news, listening to like updates, like all of them, even on their personal like social media platforms. Not what like other media platforms are like putting out there for them. Because sometimes I feel like even some of the media platforms are like sabotaging like some of these political parties.
Sure.
So like I'm really like paying attention. But like with what is happening now, I'm just like, really and truly, if we vote, like, what next? Because even though you are saying that one vote can make a difference, like, what if it doesn't go the way I want it? Because maybe I may be wanting us to vote like the normal two parties out.
Yeah. That's what you want.
Yeah,
not what Mayo.
Yeah, but that's what I want.
Yeah.
Okay, you want us to vote MPP and
NDC out. I want us to try something different,
party,
a new person, a new. I don't care about party. It's not about
anybody.
A new person, like a new face, a new vision, a new policy, like a new structure, so that like things can move on. Because like really and truly, look at what's happening right now. Everybody is like free the citizen. But like we are not. Even those who are in power are not saying anything with regards to like what's happening. And it's very for me like it's a very sad thing that like in as much as I have to vote, I feel like my vote. And when I really deep it, like I feel like my vote may not even make a difference.
It will, yeah. It will,
but like
it will.
Think about it. Like
I get
would it really like think about like is it really going to make a difference?
It will.
Because those who voted 4 years ago, they are complaining about.
So it made a difference.
Yes.
Yeah,
the difference is that the country is worse.
Yeah, true. But like they are complaining about what is happening right now.
Yeah.
And what has that?
But what is happening?
Oh, look at what's happening.
I want to know what is happening.
Free the citizens.
Yes,
like you voted for. But why is it that the person you voted for is not coming out to say something for or talk about what's happening like right now?
I think the president of the land is not in the country at the moment.
Oh please.
But someone can represent.
Probably
his voice can say something.
Yeah.
If the president of the land is not around, his voice can say something.
Yeah.
A party rep, the same way the party reps go on TV stations to talk about what's going on. The same way they can also say something about what's happening.
Yesterday, the MPP youth wing released their press. The advocate said they should prosecute those who have been arrested. So,
and are you comfortable with what they said?
You said you want them to say something.
No, but do you think it's something that we need? Is that the right thing?
No,
we need
that's
hear?
not what we need. But then but we've not need that. We vote them out.
Yeah.
But if it's coming from MPP, a group in the MPP, meaning that for me it has MPP colors in it.
Yeah.
MPP youth wing means it's endorsed by the MPP. So they said they should prosecute the people. It means that them mind this, they make the people go jail. So if we don't like it, we have to vote them out.
Yeah, and I also feel like, which we watch this, and I also feel like, Pan say I'll get out from my house and go and join a long queue.
Yeah,
vote,
because
and
you are part of the problem.
I'll know.
True,
I don't
honestly,
care.
like,
I don't care. And I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna
last
see-
4 years.
So let me tell you
I'm not
something.
gonna
I accept.
see any
Last 4 years,
results.
I was like, I'll not get up and go and
that
like,
one
because.
That is a very, very
But you
bad.
get up and
now-
go search for job.
But now,
Yeah,
You won't get up to go.
No,
and
if
vote.
somebody has been voting for the past years,
Yeah.
right, the person keeps voting and realize that the person he's not seeing anything.
Yeah.
So the next time, person be like, why should I?
Because
go
you keep
vote?
voting for the same person.
And
But-
you
okay.
need to vote to make a difference. You need
Very
to
true.
vote.
But do you know that now a lot of people would not want to vote because of what is happening?
It shouldn't
and they
be.
voted some people voted last 4 years, last 8 years, last 12
Yeah, they're
years,
not
last.
seeing- yeah.
They kept
See,
voting
yes.
for the same person.
Why would you know?
No, you
No,
can't
it's
tell.
not.
How do you
Hold
know
on.
that?
So it's not even about that. I feel like what is extremely harmful about the mindset you carry is that we keep on leaving the responsibility of voting to, like, I don't know, you right, you're educated, you can make a proper difference if you go and vote, but you decide not to vote. We leave it to the people who can be easily swayed to, like, you leave it to maybe people in the market who just, they'll give them some small money or some t-shirts or something and they'll go and vote what they've been told.
But
Yeah,
what's,
but
the,
hold
what's
on,
the population
hold on.
rate between
We
those
the
who are
youth,
easily?
there are more.
So,
Yeah, the market
they'll
women
easily
and-
get them.
But it doesn't mean that will not
You
make
see-
a
you
difference.
I'm coming. But what you said that they keep voting for the same person. NDC came in power, we had a problem with them.
And we voted them
MPP
out.
has come to power, we have a problem with them. So imagine someone went to vote for NDC the time they were in power,
Yeah.
and then they were like, nah, this person didn't do what I wanted. So last 4 years, I'm voting for MPP.
Yeah.
I voted for MPP. It's the same thing or even worse.
So this time, vote for
And
another
that's what I'm
person.
saying.
Yeah. So vote another person.
It will make someone be like, I voted for NDC, I didn't say anything.
But
I'm
those
not
are not the
for
only
NDC,
two
so
powers we have.
But you know that the
You
pattern
vote-
has been MPP, NDC.
Yes.
So change it if you want to see the
If you
difference.
want to make a difference,
see,
make a statement.
Make it yourself. You can't sit at home and be like, "Hey, things
You
are
see-
so bad. Things are you." The youth. We need to get up and do something. We need more AMA governors. We need more people
Oh, they meet
working.
me.
For real, we need more.
But you see-
Like more people.
Okay.
Whatever angle you want to take, whether it's MPPs, NDC, it's a new. Angle that you want to take, you need to work towards that. You can't just sit at home, complain, and think that things will change.
But that's
If
as
you-
an individual, right?
all
You see, no, you
individuals.
see, what I believe in is that the mindset you have now,
Yeah.
another youth somewhere has the same mindset.
Yeah.
That's why we are not voting.
Exactly.
I don't know if
No, but
the-
I
if-
would vote. I'm not saying I will not vote.
It's
But, I'm-
waking up to go
but
and
you
be
see,
killed.
I feel like
a lot
now,
of the youth think that way, and it's very wrong.
But you
And but when things are, you can wake up to go and search for a job,
Yeah.
and when you are denied a job, you come online to blame government.
Yeah.
And when someone goes to choose the leader for you, when it's time to choose, you say you can't wake up.
Yeah.
I agree. But then now, for me, I think that we need to go as a collective force
Okay.
to vote them out.
So do your part. Somebody
Exactly.
somewhere will do their part.
You for a group, you need one person,
Yes.
another person, another
do your
person.
part.
Yeah.
I will do my part.
Most of the youth.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Are you with really? If I'm because
Your idea is
look, I'm here with you, right? And then few minutes ago, I heard your opinion about like your voting intentions,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I don't have to disclose it.
okay.
But like, are you really on the side of like, let's vote another option? Like,
Aside-
It doesn't
aside the
matter.
two parties?
Being on the side is what matters.
You feel that MPP, NDC shouldn't work.
Yeah.
Let's change it.
Let's change it.
Somebody somewhere feels like, oh, to me, NDC will do a better job. Somebody somewhere feels like MPP is doing a better
Yeah.
job, depending on where you sit. Because if I am benefiting, surely I'll stay for the ruling party.
Yeah.
If I am not, I'll go for opposition. If
Yeah.
I want a whole change, then I'll go for the other options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it depends on the side of the fence that you sit.
Yeah.
You
Like-
sit at the edge, into a wall, baby. So you want third.
No, but you see,
Literally.
so it's paining me because
Literally.
I want to sit at the edge of it's everything inclusive, like
Yeah.
a total change.
Yeah.
Because we're trying this, because we've been trying all of these people for the past 30 years and over.
Yeah.
And really and truly, nothing has really happened. So then why then should we? I mean, yeah, they've done what they can do, but then they didn't do it to the satisfaction
It's
of
not
the
working,
people.
yeah.
And,
What I
and it's,
believe-
Charlie, it's really sad though. And see, what is paining me is that I almost lost my life some time back because of like basic things,
Yeah.
like bad road and like no street
Going
lights.
to punish all those people.
And
in charge.
and it was sad because like I'm like, hey, like there was no street light, oh, and I moved to the right side, showed my traffic, I did everything, and there was a truck ahead,
Yeah.
Just
no
park
reflector.
there. Mhm.
So if immediately
No
I didn't turn
triangle.
on my highlight, or there was no triangle, if I didn't turn on my highlight immediately, and I saw that the truck, I would have.
Bam, woo.
Yeah.
You get me? So I feel like it's very, very sad. And some of these basic things that we are not getting, if these people are not giving it to us, then why don't we try something else?
But
then-
there's no guarantee. That,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that the next person.
There's no
is going
guarantee. To be very
do the same
honest,
thing.
this
What,
thing-
what I believe in is the constitution. We have a problem with our constitution. They have to change
Charlie,
the constitution.
be it constitution, I feel like mindset has to change.
You see,
Because bro, look at what's happening with like the free the citizens
Yeah.
thing. They are saying that they did some stuff wrong. That is why they are holding them in prison.
Yeah.
Politicians have been in this country, be it the two parties. They've done stuff that have gone against the constitution of this
And
country.
I've walked
lots.
free.
And they are still working free.
I don't know
Yeah.
whatever happens at the back end, but like we don't really see how the law handles them properly.
Yeah.
And bro, it's really Charlie. It'd be very sad. It's very.
But then
Charlie,
you see, we must
you know,
continue.
my brother finishes is about to finish his national service. He came to me, was like, Charlie, bro, I'm stressed. Like, talk to me because I'm a freelance. I'm like I
Yeah.
do my own thing. I'm not really aligned to like a government
Yeah.
job
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So he came and he does something that he has to go and look for a job and stuff.
Yeah.
He came to me, was like, Charlie, bro, I'm really stressed. He lives in Dansoman. He goes all the way from Dansoman by 4 a.m. If this boy is not up, he's on his way to work. He comes back around 6. national service, he spends almost 600 cedis from Dansuma to Tema on transportation for the whole month. Bro, and he came back and he was like, bro, like, I'm confused. Like, he even asked me on who he wants to vote for. Because he's lost. He's confused. And there are some people like him somewhere who are confused on who to vote for. And I don't want to
see the manifestos.
Yes, but I'm saying that he's seeing them and he's confused. Even when Cheddar was putting out his manifesto, I told him that, bro, come and sit with me and listen to what this guy is saying. Maybe
it will make sense.
Maybe it will make sense to you. When Alan did the interview with Coach Sheldon, I told him to open up and listen to it so that he can make his informed decision. Because maybe I'll be going for this party because I feel like this is why I want to go for this person.
Yeah.
Maybe what he may want may not be what I want. So then it's really, really sad, bro. It's very, 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 very sad. And I think we need to go beyond the fact that it's just you. Like, bro, go and vote. We need to all decide, like the way we decide and say we are going on demonstration. We all have to decide and say, no, we are taking them out.
But then that cannot be the case because everyone has a different mindset. As
literally,
said.
Even with the demonstration that you use as an example.
Said right now, someone is benefiting from this government. So there's no way a person is going to join.
But that's what I'm saying, that it's not about. It has to be. You have to change your mind. Why should you be benefiting from the party?
Like that's the opinion. Exactly. That's the thing. You cannot have one collective.
With, every single sector that we want to look at, because the truth is that if you are benefiting today, I'm not sure you want them out.
Exactly.
That is the honest truth.
I don't think so, bro.
If you are benefiting,
I know somebody directly connected to me. They will not be happy. They will not be happy that I'm sitting here talking about this. And I know they are strongly affiliated to the ruling party.
Yeah, MPP,
they are strongly affiliated, and they will not be happy with me sitting here. And they'll come and be like, but Chooks, like, really? I'm not saying I won't say I'm not. Maybe because of some things, like I may say I benefit or da. But like that's not. I don't really want it to look like because maybe I know somebody or this person is my friend, so maybe I may tend to benefit. No, but that must not be the case. It doesn't have to be that because I benefit, so I have to keep quiet.
For someone advocating that MPP and DC should go, who do you advise me to vote for?
Who would I advise you to? Me, I think you should listen to all the parties, listen to this one, and then make your decision. Do you know what I'm saying? Make your decision.
But do you have somebody you would want to vote for?
Oh yeah. If you tell me who you vote for me, I'll tell you who I vote for.
That should. I don't think that should be a problem at the end of the day because for me, I just want to see the final rallies from both parties. Probably that's like 29th or 30th November or maybe 1st December.
Okay.
Then I'll make a decision. For me, I would vote. True.
But I want to ask Ginger, what are some of the factors that you consider to vote?
Wow, that's a heavy question.
What are the things you're going to look at? Because since you're going to vote this year, what are some of the things you're going to look at?
I think, I'm not going to lie and say I know exactly what I'm looking for. I just want somebody who is coming to change the current situation that we have right now. To be honest, to be honest, I am now informing myself about I'm somebody who has always stayed very far away from politics. But I know that is a bad thing to do. It's a very bad thing to not involve yourself in anything political because as a citizen, it is your responsibility to make a change. So now I am learning, I'm listening to all the sides, I'm reading up, I'm trying to figure out how I can make the change possible. So I'm not exactly sure how to answer your question, but to be honest, I just want somebody who will make the changes, even the basic changes, the roads, the water, stop the galamsey, like basic things. If you can really do that, then that's who I'm voting for. It's just the only sad part is that you can't tell. They can't say, but you don't know if they'll do. Exactly. That's the only thing. That is one of the main reasons that I'm always like, okay, I'm not going to vote. But at least, like Scanty say, you just vote. If they don't do the right thing, you can always change your mind.
But let's look at it as Ghanaians. So to those who have already said, and they didn't do, why do we still have them?
That's why
you are pushing this agenda of a new this one.
No. I'm just trying to say that, like, you see, because you said that they may say, but they may not.
Some
people came into power
They said, but they don't do.
They don't do them.
Yeah.
So another option came into power. He also said,
but he know
they don't do.
Another one is coming.
Another one too is coming.
They'll say,
we
but
don't know.
yeah.
And the other forces are like, or the other parties.
At least we've given. I get what you're saying.
You know
Like
what I
we've
mean?
given them the opportunity. So me, I agree with you, but it's like. It's not guaranteed to be very honest. Yeah, it's not 100%. Regardless of whether new old, it's not 100%. But I think that if, to be honest, one of the things I really champion is that like more educated people, more young people should get involved and try and make the difference. You know, because if change is coming from the top, it's like they are doing the right thing. But if it's coming from below, it's like a revolution, and that's not what we want. We don't want what is happening right now is what we are avoiding. We need to make sure that the people who are in power are doing the right thing.
True.
And we can only do that by voting. We should all and people being like, oh, it doesn't affect me, or I don't care about this. It's a major problem. We need to all come together, talk about it. Let's make sure that the people who are in power, regardless of who they are doing the right thing.
Scanty. What factors will influence
a young man? Me pubi or young. I don't like old men. To be our leaders, because
they don't care.
Their proactiveness no be something that they like. So I look for someone who is young. If I'm saying young, I don't have any age specific. But if you know a young president, you know a young president. If you know an old president, you know an old president. So a young person, that one irrespective of the policies, a young person is someone that I'm looking out for. Someone who has done something before. You have shown working before. That is two.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, you have to show me that you have done this.
Yeah.
Or whether you were in party, or whether you were in opposition, whether you were campaigning, what did you do to put a message across? That one is two. Pray. A leader who
I don't want to cut you.
Okay.
Sorry. Based on the second point you gave, what would you quantify as like if for show working? If let's say the person has not
been in power before. All right. So
would you be able to
what
weight would you say
so
that
we have,
this guy has done something for me to
we
say
have people who have not been in power yet. They build the dash ambulance to the communities.
Okay.
They build, they develop roads. There's an MP from the NDC camp in one of the constituencies we did a story about. He bought dexes for schools.
Okay.
So let me see. I'm not talking of bag of rice and fried or key soup. No.
Okay.
Something that the next generation can come in and then they will benefit from.
Okay.
So that be the show working and they talk about.
Okay.
3, a leader who will come in and will be very bold to tell you, go home. You stay in the house.
When you're wrong.
Today don't come again. This be the kind of leaders I'm looking for. And people that they can do this when they are in opposition and even when they come to power.
And even they will take accountability for when they themselves they do the wrong thing.
Exactly. You can sack someone because we have seen stories where people they mess up and then they are just there. 4, family and friends leadership, I don't like.
Nepotism.
Yes. Nepotism, I don't like. That's why MPP no matter said the some of the appointments, like generally, even the opposition party, some of their appointments, like this person is not fit to be in this position, but family and friends, someone who will pick the right person for the job, so that when you ask the person, because we have some people in power, not just current, previously. If you look at the course the person studied or the certificate he has and the field the person did, they make sense. It never they make, because if you look at somebody's minister for fishing or fish or tilapia and aquaculture and aquarium or whatever it is. Now checking in CV na nipa no koye something like IT they consume. You need to have something back. Look at the people they put in positions. That will tell you a lot about this leader. The people they move with, even when they are campaigning. You look at this, this team, you don't look at just one person. If you are voting for MPP, you are voting for everybody. I don't believe in voting for just Mahama, voting for just Baumia. Everybody in the MPP, because when they come, they'll share everything by themselves. So look at the whole team. These people can do the work or they can't. There are some parties that when this person comes to power, you already know the minister for communication.
You can
automatic.
Tell.
Minister for this, is that person ready to do the job? So I look at all these factors.
Yeah.
A leader who will focus on roads.
Yeah.
That's the last
very,
one.
Yeah,
very
roads.
A
important.
leader who will focus on roads.
But
That is what I want. You come in and then your major thing is because that is how we travel.
yeah.
Everybody at a point in time in Ghana, we move about.
Yeah.
Do the roads even if not the road, the street lights,
Yeah.
the railway. Start something. Don't wait 3 months to election. Now you have
Yeah.
a
You
cancer.
come in, yeah,
No.
Yeah.
A leader will continue what has already been
Yeah,
started.
that thing that they
No,
don't. I don't
good things that
understand.
have already been started.
I
yeah.
can list 15
things
things
of
that I want
priority.
a leader
Yeah.
that I will use to choose.
Yeah.
But now the mehu.
Yeah.
I've seen
Shooks.
them.
I'm
I
coming
think-
for classes.
Yeah,
I
come.
think,
No,
I think
yeah.
Scanty has said literally most
Yeah,
of the things I want
he
to
has.
say. But then for me, I think that like to an extent we need a change in mindset. Because some time back I was in an Uber with a friend, and then I just needed to hear his opinion on like, and some of the things he was saying, it made me feel like he really needs a change of mindset. And I think that's one of the things that we need to be able to
Mindset in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
To be honest,
mindset,
when
yeah.
it comes to what you're saying, I agree in the sense that like when I started thinking, oh, I want to be involved, I want to vote, I started asking, obviously I asked people around me like, oh, who are you voting for? Mimi Free Kwadwo, so I'm voting for MPP. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's really, really
It
sad.
makes that's one
Yeah.
of the things I don't understand at
Yeah,
all.
it's
We
very,
need
very,
to
very,
put
very sad.
that whole tribal
Charlie,
thing,
no,
my
no.
mother days. Look at the grounds, the things Kanti is saying. Those are the things you need to consider. You don't need to. Ghanaians like that thing so much. I don't know if it's family and friends, governorship or whatever.
Yeah.
It needs to
Yeah.
die
I was
off.
born into MPP family.
Yes,
I was born into NDC
it needs to
family.
go.
There was a woman who said even if they bring stone, MPP should go.
Charlie.
vote.
It needs to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
You
all
need
those
to
things.
read. Find
Yeah.
out what these people are doing. Find out all the things Kanti was saying. To
Yeah.
choose. It's not like you are from here. You are from that
But
mindset. Needs
Also,
to
too,
go.
I think they like those who are campaigning need to find the same way they use their so-called grammar to like they need to be able to simplify it to an extent for like those who are not really abreast with good English.
Oh,
to
with
be
that
able
one
to
they do.
understand.
When they go, they
I don't think so.
No.
I
They
think
don't
when
speak
they you
to
see
you.
sometimes
Or
when they
CBTC.
translate it, it sounds very it sounds like they are trying to give you something for you to vote for
Yeah,
them.
that thing also
Yeah,
needs to
like I
die,
feel
yeah.
like they need to be able to communicate it and I'll commend Cheddar for what he did. When his policies in other regions, they did as much, they tried their possible best to translate it in like the local dialects
Yeah,
for the
okay.
people
To
to
understand.
Yeah.
understand, you know. So I feel like they should
Once-
simplify their grammar. Me, I'm sick and tired of those big grammars that they speak on TV.
Because even if you're educated, class some of
Charlie,
the words,
because
yeah.
me, for example, I did commercial art in the university.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
of these grammar and things that they
don't
mention, I
understand.
know they see it up.
I feel you.
Like therefore, they have to scrap that big grammar and simplify it for like those who really didn't do
Yeah.
political science to understand.
Yeah.
Because it's really, really sad.
Okay.
And even with when it comes to road, I'm sorry I'm cutting you, but like this thing be very dear to my heart. You know, because even the roads thing, roads is good. We need to do better with our roads. But I feel like there's pressure on our roads and we need to have like a serious conversation at looking at other options. Like the train system. the sea thing. Because for example, some
Wait till I
people
see Iswa Kukuma.
no, relax. No. Look at there was a time I was going on a trip, right? And then from
I'm sorry,
like like you can travel from we went to Kenya, and when we
Yeah.
got to Kenya, we were going to Lamu.
Yeah.
There was an island in Kenya called Lamu, and then we had the options to go by air and go by sea, but there was a point where when we picked the air option, even when we get there, we'll have to. For us to go to where we really want to go, we have to use the sea.
Okay.
If they don't have such a system, how would people be
You
able to
swim.
move from? And there's a tourist side too. So mind you, if there's something very interesting
There.
in a region which we cannot really access by sea, how will we get there? How would you be able to get if tourists come into the country and they really want to go and see this thing? How would they be able to have access to go and see this? Umbrella Rock I said Umbrella. There's this place in Rock City,
Yeah.
in Tanzania. There's this rock. because people can, when you drive to wherever, you have to sit on a boat to be able to go and see the rock on the sea. If that system is not there, how will people transport to that place?
True.
So I feel like we need to be able to
explore other options.
Yeah, explore, because really and truly there's pressure on our roads. Because even with how like transportation of oil from like late in the night, you see heavy trucks transporting oil, petrol to other regions and stuff like all those things is what is making our routes like go very bad. So there's pressure on our routes. So we need to find other options.
Okay. Yes, we need to find other options. so before we wrap up, would you, Scanty, do you trust the election process in Ghana?
So far from what I've seen, I would say yes. I trust it. Probably if it's not, I don't have any evidence, so I've not seen any discrepancies that has to do with an election yet. Probably I've heard say some of the remote areas, but I've not seen it yet. So for me, so far so good in there. I'll say whatever they carry go, make them they carry go.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't believe say any of the elections that have been held in this country, then somebody for win, with somebody take them. I believe that what you voted now is what we get. That's what I believe in. I don't know what other people think, but I feel like if we finish and the EC says it's MPP, it's MPP. If the EC says NDC, it's NDC. Because at the end of the day, we have been to court twice. They call court in there. They say this person won. So I don't have anything to say.
I agree to some extent. I feel like obviously no matter the system that is in place right now, it can always be better. So maybe whatever they can do to make it better, if more police or something, like they can try and. But I do think I trust it. Yeah.
Okay, Isaac.
I don't think I trust it fully because I was disappointed at what I saw with the balloting. Because if balloting there were hitches and stuff, I can imagine what is going to happen
during the main
election. So
alleged.
I mean, but I'm just saying that. I mean, I watched from beginning to the end.
Yes.
I was sitting down.
What did you see?
Bro, I saw everything. From when they said they should pick numbers to know the order of the parties that will pick. I watched till when the whole why are you separating independent candidates from political parties? I watched from how they decided to now have different opinions on how to go about picking like which party will be on the ballot paper. And the entire process for me, I was watching it live on like on Joy Prime, so on YouTube. So like, and if you watch the comments, like everybody is complaining, like kindergarten people that is finding a class prefect. Like it was the procedure was very bizarre.
Disorganized.
Yeah, for me.
So
for me, I'm thinking that if like this is happening for the balloting, what is going to happen if like these parties or individual independent candidates want to win power? What is going to happen with regards to the voting?
Okay.
They may not be the ones to front it, but they may have their loyal people that they'll push to go and fight for these things.
True.
You know, so I feel like they need to do better when it comes to like the process of doing some of these things. They should be as transparent as possible. For example, look at when they were doing the balloting. If you say the media is an independent, a neutral person, I was expecting to see about 7 cameras laid down when they were doing such a process.
That one I agree.
Yeah, so that from picking, once you see that they pick, there's a camera. You get me? So that we can see everything. But bro, there was one camera zooming in and out. And to be honest, I think we should there should be a system that will come and document our election process. Like we need to see what is happening and it's streaming. Like nothing should be shown on television. We should be seeing everything Gani. Those that are fighting, those that are like causing havoc, so that we can know who and who to chase. Do you get me? Because look at the thing that happened. If we had good camera system on our rules and stuff, they would have been able to fish out those that were doing the violence demonstration.
True. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like we really need to like put the right like logistics in place so that if in case there's any trouble, we can easily trace or find. Because Charlie, it's really, really sad. Yeah. It's really, really and you see, one of the fears that I think some people do not even want to vote is because they have a problem with how the process goes because they fear for their lives. What if I go and stand there innocently?
Definitely more security.
Yeah. If I go there and then like innocently, I'm going to vote for this person. You don't know who I'm voting. I'm not told you I'm voting for MPP. I'm not told you I'm voting for NDC. I'm not told you I'm voting for this other party.
Yeah, boss.
And then something happens and then you receive something because of a violence that's happening. And do you think in the next 4 years
someone
will get up and go and vote? No. You know, so I feel like really and truly, the easy. I'm begging you need to really like put like the right things in place. You are doing your job, but I think you can do better.
Yeah.
Look at other countries; those that have had successful elections, and like learn from other people. Like put the right because bro, it's sad. I'll be very sad if my brother is a first-time voter. He'll go there and then he'll go and face like. I'm sorry, he'll be indented on the rest of his life that he will never go and vote again.
Yeah.
And how would you be able to convince such a person? So like really and truly. The country as a whole, we need to change things.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about party, it's not about EC. This EC is affiliated to this party. No. I think as a country, we need to change things. And it's about country. It's about Ghana. And even foreigners that come to this country or who are part, like, dual citizens.
Who wants them shall go?
No, that's what I'm saying. Because I almost lost my life through because of, like, basic stuff.
You go like enter government.
Honestly, I really wish, bro.
Don't stress that much.
I really wish I'll get a lot of people. I don't have money to go and buy 100,000 or whatever price for a form. But if people can be behind me, I want to stand for the president of this country. I've said it casually. I've said it casually amongst my friends. But like, I think I really want to change things because, bro, I am sick and tired. Like, people are tired, bro. People are tired of.
People are fed up.
People are fed up.
We don't have to say much. I think just form the party and put me on.
Even if me, child, you see, it's not even about party. For it, like
independent. Because independent, they better have Isaac people.
You know, so see, please. If I'm begging you, even if I do wrong as a president, I will take it on myself and I will step down. Like if I'm president and I do the wrong thing, I'll take accountability. I will step down. I'll come to my people and tell them that listen, I'm sorry, I take accountability for the things I've done, and I'm looking forward to do better. I would make sure there are roads. I will make sure there's
hold on. This is not a campaign ground. Hold on. This is Chooks. Relax, bro.
Why are you speaking like your name did a balloting?
I'm literally campaigning, like bro.
I am number 14.
Yeah.
See, vote for me.
You're not yet there, ladies and gentlemen.
But like,
let me end my.
I'm begging you. Let's Ghana first. I beg you. Ghana first.
All right, form your party. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget.
Charlie, we sad.
Like, comment,
tell me it's not sad, bro.
It's sad. President,
guys are not sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
This episode is
sad.
You host. You have to tell us your opinion.
This episode is brought to you by Ababa.
You need to tell me. Would you vote?